All right, viewers, getting some big breaking right now. What we can tell you is that Nirav Modi is going to be extradited. Nirav Modi to be extradited. Big news coming in right now, viewers, on Republic TV. This is a big update we're getting for you. Where we're learning so far is that Nirav Modi will be extradited. This is a especially significant story right now because we have been waiting, in fact, for such kind of news on the extradition. So, but this is a big story, a big breaking coming in. Nirav Modi will be extradited. Remember that for the past 1 month, the High Court in London had held that since India is a friendly foreign power, the UK must not pick holes in the assurances by the Indian government that Nirav Modi will be provided with adequate medical assistance. A lot of pleas and hearings were going on, but now we are hearing so far is that Nirav Modi will be extradited. And this is the big breaking we're getting for you right now on Republic TV. This case has been happening for a while right now, to and fro, because Nirav Modi is a diamond merchant who was facing charges of fraud and money laundering in India in connection with the Punjab National Bank scam of approximately $1.5 billion. And remember, Nirav Modi had fled India when the PNB scam was unearthed and a multi-agency probe had begun. This is a big victory for India as well, when Nirav Modi will now be extradited. He has in fact, this will be a big win. It's a big win for India as well, a big victory for India, and a big win also coming in for the Modi government. Remember that this case has been going on for quite some time right now, where a lot of hearings have been taking place, back and forth hearings have been taking place, and in fact, the 51-year-old diamond merchant's defense team had claimed that the depression that Modi is having could worsen with his extradition. So a lot of things were happening. There was the defense team of Modi as well saying that if Modi if he's extradited, then things could go worse for him mentally. Lot of arguments in court. Let's go to Abhishek Kapoor right now, senior executive editor. Abhishek, this is a big win for India, a big victory that Nirav Modi will be extradited. A lot of to and fro happened in the courts as well earlier.
The case of Damancher, Nirav Modi has in fact lost the appeal at the UK High Court. Remember, just yesterday we had Sanjay Bhandari's petition being rejected, and that he is to be extradited now. And now we are hearing that Nirav Modi, whose extradition is pending, in fact, and even the UK's foreign secretary had clearly allowed his extradition. This was about a couple of years back. Remember, Nirav Modi remains in jail, and he in UK, of course, and now at the second level of appeal. He has, I think, one more appeal left. Maybe Rhythm, if he joins, can tell us better. But as I understand it, there is one more level of appeal which goes to the House of Lords, I believe, is available to the fugitive of law. So far as India is concerned, he's accused in the PNB bank scam case. Both CBI and the ED after him. In fact, the Enforcement Directorate has confiscated around 39 properties of Nirav Modi, worth about 500 crore rupees. And he's also wanted, of course, in the Fugitive Economic Offenders Act, which is of 2018. So Nirav Modi there now, essentially doors closing on him. One more option of appeal available, but after which, obviously, since there is already a clearance from the UK Foreign Office, Nirav Modi would get extradited to India and would be subject to Indian laws and Indian due process of law as and when he comes. So there were issues which were raised by Nirav Modi's legal team about how his human rights would get impacted if he's in an Indian jail, to which videos were presented on of the jail cells under at the central prison in Mumbai, and where Nirav Modi would be kept with all the facilities. So I think a big development, big move, and of course a big victory for Indian agencies and the government of India to getting Nirav Modi extradited.
All right. Let's just go to Rhythm Bhardwaj, an executive editor, legal. Rhythm, this is a very big win. Nirav Modi to be extradited after a lot of to and fro, a lot of hearings in court. Please take our viewers through all the details.
Money laundering is what Nirav Modi had been wanted for. What a big victory for our agencies. What a big victory for the Narendra Modi government, viewers. Sanjay Bhandari a few days ago, and now the fugitive Nirav Modi who had appealed in the High Court, loses his appeal before the High Court and is going to be extradited. What does this mean? The fugitive economic offender lost his appeal. It was on the basis of fraud and money laundering, and today is going to first be seen as a big victory for India. Why are we saying this? Because we've seen after Vijay Mallya, then we went across to Sanjay Bhandari, and today Nirav Modi. This is a succession of extradition that is coming through a fantastic diplomatic work by our government, including legal work. Because let's face it, we were the only channel to have tracked Nirav Modi, whether it was when he was in Europe, whether it was Mehul Choksi. We were the only channel to first have interviewed him, who was also there, and there was also this entire case pending against him. But the focus today, I'm going to first talk about what the case against Nirav Modi was and why this is a big win. The High Court in London had heard the case of the Nirav Modi case for 3 long days. There was a lengthy exposition of the diplomatic assurances on mental health, indicated the court's judgment would be precedent setting. The focus had shifted from the actual case of fraud and money laundering to Nirav Modi saying whether his fragile mental health would be taken care of in India. There was also Helen Malcolm, who represented the Crown Prosecution Service, who remarked it's inconceivable that Nirav would have not stood trial in the UK based on this current situation, as both the sides had to convince the court on Modi's depression and how much he suffers. The arguments revolved around the theme of his mental health, and his fear of being killed are not true, which is what the Crown Prosecution. Let me first across to senior advocate KK Manan joining us on the phone line. Mr. Manan, diplomatically, legally, what a huge victory for India in the UK courts, because we tried to speak to Nirav, we spoke to his brother, we spoke to Mehul Choksi. They all try and run away by committing fraud in India, and one by one they're being brought back.